The panel is a group of three people, each of them activists in some way that relates to women's and gender issues, and in which they will be talking about how they translate their feminism into activism. So really it's about helping students to see that we're not just, feminism is not, and gender issues are not just something we study, but they're something we can actually devote our time to in a more profound way. Three panelists, each of them are activists in different ways. One of them works on transgender issues. One of them works on international women's issues, kind of at the UN level. And one of them works for an organization called OISTE, which is organizing Latinos around political issues. So the organizations aren't necessarily feminist, or the work that they do isn't necessarily feminist per se in each case, which is really interesting because feminism is really about looking at different aspects of difference, including race, class, gender, sexuality, location, and so on. So these different activists show really the many different dimensions of feminist and gender studies. Mm-hmm. Basically what they're going to say is what their work is and how they see it as feminist, and why they do what they do. So why is it compelling to spend your time doing this kind of work?
Right.
So the connection to feminism, but also the motivation really for doing this kind of work. My hope is that they get a sense of the range of issues that feminism and gender studies, well, it's really on feminism, isn't it? So that feminism addresses, and really a sense of their own potential place in feminism as addressing issues that might be actually of interest and concern to them. Mm-hmm.